For us, there's more. Questions to me.
Evening. They say that people who are truly strong lift others up, and people who are truly powerful bring others together. Our special guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is Zahra Abdullah, and she is also one of the members of IWB. She is into business and executive coaching, plus a business transformation consultant. Joining us tonight is the founder of IWB, Svetlana, and with her is the friend Odu. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi.
We are excited.
Tell me, Zahra, give us a little bit of background. I see that you are very new to Canada. It's hardly, while we were talking behind the show, it's hardly 3 years. But tell me one thing: what if you're coming from Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
The culture is different, the trend is different. How and what made you land into one of these, becoming a business consultant and a life coach, executive life coach? What made you do that? What made you choose this?
I think we could thank you very much, Mickey, for having us, and hi, Siblana and Allah. So I think we change place, we grow up, but our passion and what we like to do is still inside us. So when I moved to Canada, I love Canada and I love the people and I am enjoying the experience, but I realized that I like what I do. I like helping people to grow, unleash their potential. So I remain consistent to my life values, my passion, and what I like to do. And that helped me really navigate through the change and try to make impact after 2 months from landing to Canada.
When you talk about being an executive life coach, I've seen people talking about life coach, motivational coach, and what exactly, how do you define executive life coach in your
I do,
term?
yes. For me, I do more of executive and business coach. I help people who are in the business either develop their leadership skills, their confidence, their team building, team engagement skills, or develop their leadership skills. So, and these are what the area that I focus on. Life coach is someone is more into the big spectrum of your life. So it could be part of your family, your life. So it is more of broad. For me, I focus on coaching people in business and people who want to select a career, people who want to grow in what they're doing. So that would define what I do from other people.
So, sorry, excuse me. You, how far after coming and landing in Canada, how you have been able to help the people out here? Did you make any interactions? Were you able to uh, do some management consultation with them or anything of that sort?
Yeah. So as I mentioned, usually our passion and our strengths fly with us, come with us. So what I did is I look into what I like to do most and what are my strengths area. And then I look into the opportunity in Canada. So I went into teaching, I start networking with people, I start meeting great people like Svetlana, and I was positive about it. And I try to stay away from people who will tell me, you're not gonna make it, you need the Canadian experience, the Canadian certificate. So I focus on what my purpose is, and I try to surround myself with people who give me power and positivity. I sometimes call Svetlana to tell her hi and get some positivity and love. And being around people who push you hard and encourage you and make you feel, especially immigrant women in business, you see that there are so many success stories. So it makes me you really believe in yourself that it's a time, it's a transition, and we will eventually make it.
So, did you have to go through some special education or in order to, was this your subject right from the beginning? ever since you came to Toronto, and or was it like you specialized there? Because I know Saudi Arabia, women as only doctors and teachers, or
Yeah.
probably nurses. So this was, I would say, a very funny profession, right? Like when you talk about picking up, it was out of the world profession what you chose. Did you feel any kind of hardships, or did people tell you back home? You have told that people actually tried to pull you back when you were here in Toronto or Canada when you started this. But when you are in a place called Saudi Arabia, did people try to get you back and tell you, no, this is not the profession that you should be choosing, or why only Canada, and those kind of things?
Yeah, that was normal.
Any hardships?
I was the first woman to go to university in my family and to the consulting industry. When I studied in one of the top universities in Saudi Arabia, and I started that profession. So the family, the surrounding is demotivating, and they will always make you feel that you will not be a good mom or a good wife because you have a full-time job. I used to be surrounded by negativity, but I truly believed in what I'm doing. And I know being an educated, hard worker person will inspire my kids. And this is based on a statistic. So it will inspire them, it will make them develop resilience, self-confidence, and they're going to look up to me. So I start to look what are the good thing about it. And that helped me, like it was tough. I was working sometimes up to 12 hours a day, and there was a self-talk. I feel bad about it, but I was always pushing myself hard that I'm working to fulfill a purpose. I was enjoying what I'm doing, and I know my kids, when they grow up, they will appreciate all what I was doing. So that is one thing that helped me navigate. When I came to Canada, I also studied more positive psychology, neuroscience, coaching, so I could boost up my practice for a year and a half. I've done degree and certificate, so I'm to be a certified coach. So also keep learning. And one thing that helped me always move, I believe on continuous learning. I've never stopped learning. It's part of my lifestyle, learning and reading, and that's what makes me add value and help people on what I do.
Svetlana, your call.
I would like to know, me personally, Zara accomplished quite a bit in the corporate ladder. The way I look at her, she is continuously learning and continuously growing, right? You all start somewhere, but that's somewhere is a corporate world in Saudi, where she has accomplished quite a bit. She became a VP of Saudi. And those times she started her career and excelling where women were not really welcome in big conference rooms or at the C-level table. And first of all, my congratulations. I know that everything is possible in this world, no matter where we are, but it makes it more difficult in Saudi 20 years ago, and those challenges made her who she is. I think that what we see today is just the result of hard work. I mean, she's been there, she built it up, and now she understands that the pure joy of life is helping other people, but she did do that hard work. And I would like personally to know, I mean, who helped you out? I mean, that continuous learning, what else with your career at McKinsey, because you have accomplished quite a bit. And I used to live in Saudi and Emirates. I know how tough those countries are on women. How did you excel in your career? That's obviously it's the core what made you stronger, right?
Yeah. As I mentioned, is continuous learning is the core. Self-confidence. I've never doubted myself. Having the self-confidence is one important thing that I was doing. Continuous learning and making sure having a support system, the husband, the family, the people surrounding you. This is one thing. Relationship. To be a successful person, you need to build relationship and help people endlessly. You just need to help people, give back, try to do the best that you could do and build relation. And if you do good things will come to you. So that was mainly what I doing. In the corporate ladder, I was focusing on myself. I work hard. I used to deliver what I need to deliver. I learn and I listen to feedback. I'm the person who always go to my manager, to my director all the time since I was junior to listen feedback, because listening to feedback subjectively and try to work on yourself without making a big deal out of it. It's one important thing that I was doing. And for me, I set a development plan. So this year I need to learn these skills. I studied in Dubai, my master in health business school, and I was located in Saudi. So I was traveling like twice a month to Dubai. So it was a very tough journey for me when I did my master, but I had to finish it. I had that development plan, and I nailed down. I put a list of my development plan, because we cannot learn everything on one go. And I have a yearly and monthly and weekly, and I make sure to commit to this plan. And that one thing. And another important thing is asking for feedback. People try to avoid feedback. They feel intimidated, but feedback what makes you a stronger person.
Excellent. I think it's excellent advice. And you're absolutely right. At the end of the day, everybody wants to feel good, feel special, right? And if anybody gives you honest feedback, and often it's, it's a good, solid criticism, right? To help you to grow to the next level. I think if we all can learn that from you, to always ask for advice, how can I improve, how I can do better. I think that's what you've been executing for a long time. So that's why you are where you are today. And those are basic things. The beauty of that, you don't need to ask people twice. They love to give you opinion and advice, right? And the feedback. People, they just don't ask for that. I mean, I think this is excellent. And we are very fortunate to have Zahra. And you can tell people, Miki, who are just there to roll their sleeves. I mean, she came and she said, Svetlana, how can I help? It's just like you. She came, Miki came to me, she said, I will help. And this is leaders working together and helping each other. This is just very uplifting. And I find that's a very female leadership trait of the character for females to work together. And today they're actually executing it and doing it. And it's very, very inspiring and very productive. And thank you for being that type of person.
Zahra, coming back to Saudi Arabia, have you tried helping anybody out there from whatever you have learned in your 3 years of stay in Canada? Like, making them grow towards the positivity, and any kind of help that you have carried back home? Are you still connected? Are you still telling them that this is not the way you see life, and how you are seeing life here in Canada, how much it's different? Have you tried helping anybody out there, or have they approached you?
Yeah, definitely. I'm connected with my colleague and my friends, and in Saudi Arabia, things has changed with the vision. People has evolved. There are a lot of things going on. So I haven't feel that I'm behind or something. I felt that, I'm coming with a lot of skills, a lot of strengths, a lot of inspiration from Saudi Arabia, and I'm implementing here. I'm still connected to my colleague in Saudi, to the US, because I do believe in global connectivity. But for people who left Saudi Arabia like 20, 13 years, things has changed a lot now. So we are a global country now. There are a lot of things going on. A lot of transformation has happened. So I haven't felt there's a difference in capability or skills or something that is different. But I'm still connected. I'm still happy to inspire people, to help them grow, to coach them globally. I do have a client in the US, in Saudi Arabia, in UAE, in Italy. So I think skills, passion are universal, and that is what I do. And I do also believe in intentional change strategy or theory, because if someone wants to change, he will find the right place, the right people to connect with, and the right methodology. And this is what I inspire and I try to communicate on a daily basis.
Right. Would you like to ask anything, Svetlana?
No, maybe tidbits of wisdom of helping people to develop simple habits of positive thinking. What would be your advice to on a simple level of again developing habits for a positive habits, positive thinking?
Yeah, I think positivity is a key. So when we are in a positive state, our brain perform better. So our cognitive performance is better when we're in a positive state. So that's why we need to be positive. So how can we be positive? Our surrounding is very important. Our friend rewire our brain. So with time, we become like them. So having the right friend, the right network, and to remain positive, celebrate your success. So every day, when I work hard, I look into my calendar and I start to count down. Wow, I did this. I called this person. I've done this. So always counting what you have achieved, counting your blessing, the gratitude, having a gratitude journal will keep you positive. And most importantly is who are you surrounded with? I always influence on this because the neuroscience confirm our friends, our network rewire our brain. So that is one tip. Another thing is making sure that we are having a goal, we're achieving it, we're having a routine, we're working hard to be positive. Now our brain is rewired to be negative. 95% around of our thought is repetitive, and up to I think 90% is negative. And we are created to have this negative brain because it's a defense mechanism in our head. So we need to really work hard to remain positive. Another thing, connecting to people help us to remain positive. So that is that is another thing. Just big connecting, being around the social gathering, go see other, have a Zoom party, Zoom call. All these things help us to really remain positive.
Well, that was quite a tip, of course, Zahra. Before we let go of you, I would want you to give out your contact where people can actually benefit from your views, whatever you have been doing, being a life coach and finding or striking the right balance between home, family, and career, and making the right choice. Would you like to please give out your, contact number or where they can reach you in case they want to, or your email, anything of that sort?
Yeah, they can go to my website, authenticleaders.ca, and they also can find me on LinkedIn, Zahra Abdullah. And this is how they can reach me. My email, zahra@authenticleaders.ca.
Okay, the authenticleaders.ca is right now flashing on our screens, ladies and gentlemen. The viewers can see it. It's there on LinkedIn as well. It was a pleasure talking to you, Zahra. And of course, Svetlana, it's always a pleasure and a treat to see you.
Thank you for having me.
We love you, Mickey. Thank you. We look forward to big hugs in person. It's going to happen soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
And as you say, inshallah. Definitely.
Inshallah. Oh, it's good. Yeah, inshallah.
Definitely. Yeah, God willing. Yeah. And it was a pleasure chatting with you, ladies. And Olu, I will definitely see you. Definitely see you. You came there as a package with Svetlana, and it's a treat to see you. I know you. Yeah, of course.
Mickey, thank you so much. We look forward to find a way to always to make our community more inspired, to uplift more people, shared resources, and leaders working together. It's a treat today because together we can do more things, and we can be stronger. Collaborative approach creates a different level of innovation and more positive, creative, measurable, sustainable solutions to make this world a better place.
Definitely.
Thank you, Mickey. Thank you, Svetlana. Thank you.
Evening, and thank you for joining Design Television as usual and always. Good night.
Good night.